good, man? What's going on, hip hop, man? It's Marquis, aka Cevere, man, from Boston. What's good out there? How y'all doing, man? This is the THHC podcast, the Hip Hop Connoisseur Podcast, episode 227. Just like the show 227. Remember the show with Marla Gibbs and them? But episode 227, man, my top 25 rappers of 2024. Now, I did a list prior to this of, I believe, 75 plus other rappers to check out for 2024. I will link that at the end of this video, or you guys can just go check it out. But yeah, man, this is the top 25. These are just rappers that pretty much dominated my ears to a certain extent this year, 2024. I mean, maybe better quality albums, maybe freestyling, maybe just like doing shows. Like there's a lot of things compacted in this list, you know, for them to be on it. It's not just a list of, you know, people I like with one verse or something. This is like, I put a lot into it to dilute this list. Now, basically, let me just start off by saying, welcome and thank you for checking us out, checking me out. Like, subscribe, share the video. I want to talk about what great rappers are first. I want to talk about what great rappers are. I never did get the tea. I'm supposed to get the tea, but anyway, but I'll get through it without my tea. All right, great rappers. They have clever wordplay, metaphors, storytelling, and intricate rhyme schemes to captivate listeners. They have a sense of rhythm with precision, seamlessly transitioning between different tempos and cadences. They possess a genuine voice and express their personal experiences, emotions, and relatable matter. These are rappers. This is what rappers are, great rappers. They adapt their style and flow to different beats and genres, showcasing their versatility and range. They create narratives and take listeners on a journey with their words, invoking emotions and creating a connection. This is what great rappers do. They address important issues, provide social commentary, and have a keen awareness of the world. Give me a second. Oh, man. I got that on. I should just get the water, huh? Anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. All right. So, yeah, so I'm just explaining and talk about rappers. You know, this is why this list is this list, right? So they address important issues, provide social commentary, and they have a keen awareness of the world. They are committed to their artistry and continually push themselves to reach new heights. They inspire and influence other artists, shaping the direction of hip hop and rap. So that's basically what great rappers are, good rappers are. This is pretty much why, you know, these individuals made my list. You know what I mean? So I just want you guys to know. Bust some shots, man. First of all, let's just bust some shots for just to bust some shots, man. And you know what I mean? For like for hip hop in general, hip hop and rap is in a great space. You know, I know a lot of people think it's not. You know, the pop rap world think it's in crumbles and stuff. But if you're a real rap fan, real hip hop fan, you know we're in good standards with all the quality MCs, producers, albums that came out in 2024. We are good. We are really good. So bust some shots for 2024 hip hop, man. Stop playing, man. All right, so we're gonna get into this, man. We're gonna go right into it, man. What I'm gonna do is just real quick. Oh, you know what? I'll promote the book real quick. My latest ebook is Our Family's Journey, a keepsake of memories and history. Y'all go grab that up if you're into the ebooks. And this book will help the family become closer, you know, with more family, you know, history and that nature and stuff like that. It's a fun ebook for the family. Just real quick, one more time. Just you know, I got the platform. I might as well promote. You know what I'm saying? So Fact Checker News, man, new EP out called Bay State Bars. Artists Tajh Malik, Billy Escobar, Breeze, Doomsday, Bonnie Stone, and myself. Producers are Tajh Malik, T The Truth, Gotti Gator, Blaze Gator, DJ Vitamin D, and Rockwood Productions. And Rockwood Productions also engineered the EP. Go check it out. Have you listened to it yet? Have you heard the EP? Have you heard the EP that I executive produced, man? These are Massachusetts, Boston type of artists and producers that I put together, and we put an EP out. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. Stop playing. Let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? So while that scrolls down there, I'm gonna when I start this off, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, that's what I do. I'm gonna do 25 to 11, and then I'm gonna go back and let you know exactly about each individual while they scroll below. So let me do a top 25 first. You know, let me just do 25. I'll read off top 25, and then I'm gonna go back to the list. You see how I do it. Check it out. All right, so THHC podcast episode 227. My top 25 rappers 2024, man. I am Marquis J, Cevere, man. Ask me some questions if you like. Talk to me in chat and let me know what rappers you were admiring in 2024. Put them in the comments below, man. Put those rappers down, man. Everybody, especially some female rappers. Y'all know some female rappers. Throw some female rappers in there, man. Bust some shots for the female rappers out there that been tearing it up, man. All right, let's go, man. I'm gonna quote these off real quick. Number 25 is Benny the Butcher. Number 24 is Javi Darko. Number 23 is RJ Payne. Number 22 is Ransom. Number 21 is Great God. Number 20 is OC from NC. Number 19 is IAMGAWD. Number 18 is Soul Messiah. Number 17 is Aaqil Ali. Number 16 is Tajh Malik. Number 15 is Hus Kingpin. Number 14 is Kil The Artist. Number 13 is Rome Streetz. Number 12 is Lloyd Banks. Number 11, Maine The Medicine. Now we're going to go back to these because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to name them before I put them below. All right. Again, this is the THHC podcast episode 227, my top 25 rappers of 2024. So now that I have it scrolling below, I have the 25 to 11 scrolling below. I'm going to talk about each individual a little bit more. What's good, Jeff, man? Salute. You know what I'm saying? From Dartmouth, Mass, Boston on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jeff, did you hear the EP? Jeff, did you listen to the EP, man? I know you listened to the EP. You got to give me some feedback, man, on the EP that I put out. I think Ransom took it all year this year. Now, we can talk about it. I like this. This is what I like. Ransom, still incredible MC, one of the dopest MCs in the world. He's still on my shirt. Look, this is last year. Last year, top 5. Tajh Malik, Billy Escobar, Rem, Stars Coleman, and Ransom. This is my 2023. This is my 2023 rapper list. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Ransom's up there, number 1. But did Ransom get taken off this year, Jeff? Only reason I say that is because when I do these things, it's all about material. How many albums did he put out? How many EPs did he put out? How much rapping did he do? Did he do more rapping than so-and-so or so-and-so? So I really go back and forth. So that's what makes my top 5. So let's see. He says lyrical and wordplay. Yeah, nah, Ransom, listen. Ransom's been on my top. He's probably been number 1 on all these shirts, my top 5 shirts for like 4 or 5 years straight. And people think Man, Ransom like cool or something. We ain't even cool. Like he's been on the show. I interviewed Ransom before once, but like shout out to Ransom though. All right, so let's talk about why he didn't make it. But he didn't make it. He made my top 25. He did a lot of features this year. Yeah, he did. He did 2 albums, I think. I would say an album and a half. When I get to him, let's get to him. Let's talk about the first one is number 25 is Benny the Butcher. This was the summer of Benny. You know, Benny said this is his summer, right? He had the album Everybody Can Go. He had Summertime Butch. He had Buffalo Butch Volume 1. But then we had the with the Drake song on it. It was a 3-song EP. It had Drake on it. It had, I think, Fab on one, and had 38 Special on another one. And then they took that song off and it got taken off or something like that. I don't know what the hell happened. But then he had Stabbed and Shot 2 with 38. So Benny the Butcher, man, Summertime Butch, he did take over the summer. I don't think he did enough to take over the year. He probably took over the summer, but he didn't take over the whole year. Number 24 is Javi Darko. He put out Death of a Mortal. That's his album. I think the only album he put out, but this rapper doesn't disappoint me every time, every year. Javi Darko. I check for him. There's certain artists I check for too. It's like, the next year you go, I wonder what so-and-so is doing. And you go type that name in. And Javi Darko was one of those rappers that I just think about. I'm like, I wonder Javi Darko put out an album. And I go check for it. But yeah, he never disappoints. I do check for him. Just an incredible artist. So shout out to Javi Darko. 23, RJ Payne. What are you going to do? RJ Payne's he's a beast. Like, he's a lyrical monster. Every year, every track, every feature he's on, he put out Gutter. He put out Hellraiser this year. He put out Payne's Law. He put out A Different Kind of Pain. Now, RJ Payne, he was number 7 last year on my list, on my top 10 list for rappers of 2023. He was number 7. Now he's 23. RJ Payne's always going to be on my list. Like, as long as he's rapping, he's going to be on the list because he's just dope. Like, he's just a dope MC. Still one of the illest. So shout out to RJ Payne, man. He busting shots for everybody. He busting shots for RJ Payne. He busting shots for Javi Darko, everybody, man. Number 22 is Ransom. Now, Jeff just said he had Ransom as number 1. So shout out to Jeff from Dortmund. He had, what did he say? Yeah, Ransom at, what did he say? I think Ransom took it all this year. And I got Ransom at 22. He made my top 25. And yes, he made Lavish, Misery, that album. That was pretty good album. He did Chaos Is My Ladder 2. And that was with Conway the Machine, and V-Don. He did Cabrini Green Project, and that's only on Even Biz. I gotta go on Even Biz if y'all real Ransom fans get that. And like I said, Ransom's been on my number 1, t-shirt top 5 list for 4 to 5 years. Ever since he started rapping again. Ever since Ransom started rapping again, he's been on my top 5. This year, I think he didn't put out enough material. So I just, he's in there. He's in the top 25, but there's a lot of other people that kind of, took the shine away, took a little bit of sunshine from Ransom this year. But Ransom, he moved, he's doing his thing, moved his family to an island somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at, but he's not in America, but he's smart. Ransom's smart. Shout out to Ransom for if I can get out of here, I'll do the same thing, Ransom. I need to get out of here. I'll take my whole family somewhere. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to 21. Is Great God. Now, Great God, he put out Power, and he put out the Re-Rock EP. Now, the Re-Rock EP, if y'all saw my top 10 albums of the year, that album is number 2. The Re-Rock EP is number 2 of my album of the year of 2024. So that album is dope. It's really special to me. It's really dope. Just a dope album. You wouldn't even think it. I love a lot of crime and type of stuff albums and drug type of albums and street albums, but they usually don't make the top 10, and this one did. So shout out to Great God. And the album Power was dope too. He put a lot of songs together, a lot of his singles together, I think. And then both albums were magnificent, like Special Ed. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that. Do I have to pause on Special Ed? I don't know. But I know Great God's a top 5 coke rapper. I was having this conversation with a couple people, a couple rappers, a couple producers this year. I said, who in the community, you know, and we can have this discussion again. Name your top 5 coke rappers. Pusha T's a coke rapper. I'm giving you examples. You know, Great God's a coke rapper. I'm just talking about rappers that only talk about kind of cocaine and selling drugs. You know, Benny the Butcher. He does other subjects too, but like Conway Machine, Stove God Cooks. These are examples of and there's a lot of people that was giving me different rappers I never heard of. So name your rappers that are coke. Name your top 5 coke rappers. And shout out to Great God. He's 21. All right, number 20 is OC from NC. He put out the Lost Cosby tape. This album alone, the Lost Cosby tape, that made my top 5 this year too. That album. The Sleepy Taylor Project's dope project too. And he got a new album too, so go check that out. But OC for NC, he's from North Carolina. What a dope name. Just a new rapper in my hip hop index. I just found out about OC from NC this year, and he's dope, man. But clear front runner for a lot of things. Great albums. Like I said, it's the Lost Cosby tape is one of my favorite albums of the year. So he had to get on the list for top 25 for rappers of the year. Number 19 rapper I've been following since he came back out, man. Chicago zone. IAMGAWD, man. Shout out to IAMGAWD. Salute, man. Let's give him some shots. Yeah, Bloodstain, Suede 2, more Suede, BS 2.5. But this MC, besides doing features, besides doing freestyles, this MC is one of the greatest to get in the booth. Hashtag Chicago never forgot how to rap, and he's a living case of it. Shout out to IAMGAWD from Chicago. Shout out to Chicago, period. Chicago, stop the violence. Stop the violence in hip hop. Stop the violence in hip hop, period. But stop the violence in Chicago. Which is one of those cities that they always speak about, when it comes to Black people and the crime rate. So, when I hear Chicago, I'm always thinking about, we could do better. We could do better, people. But number 19, IAMGAWD. Shout out to IAMGAWD, Chicago. Y'all can get better. Y'all can do better. You know what I'm saying? Number 18 is Soul Messiah. He put out Tour the Beats. He put out Messiah. He's a producer and a rapper. He put out Mothership. He put out Dark Vader. Dark Vader, I think, made my top 10, I believe, this year for albums of the year. So shout out to that album. Just another artist I discovered, in 2024. He creates gold. He creates platinum. He creates great projects, and just a great artist in general. Soul Messiah. He used to be a breakdancer. I heard. I was, researching. I'm like, yo, I used to be a breakdancer, dog. When somebody did stuff like I did, I'm like, yo, you get the respect about that. 17 is Aaqil Ali. Shout out to Aaqil Ali, man. Pastel Blues with P.A. Dre. What an incredible album. The Skywalker. Dusty Souls with YNN 716. Shout out to him. Loyal Lane presents Metaphorically. And then just off the bat, the album, Pastel Blues is in my top 5. It's in my top 5 for album of the year as well. So that album is incredible. Shout out to P.A. Dre. Aaqil Ali, man, I've been a fan of him, ever since he put out his first solo joint. His first solo joint's classic. Y'all go look up Aaqil Ali, man. Go look up and see what's up, man. I'm telling you, he got a classic. He got a couple of classics. I think this one's, classic, what I'm saying? A lot of people can say this is a classic album right here, Pastel Blues. So shout out to Aaqil Ali, man. Bust the shots for him. You got to bust the shots. You got to bust the rewind too. A very rewindable MC rapper. Speaking of rewindable MCs, the rewindable MC himself, Tajh Malik is number 16. Number 16, Tajh Malik, the rewindable MC. Stop playing, man. He put out Red Jacket. That's an EP that actually I did an EP list. This was my number one EP of 2024. Red Jacket. Go check it out. Tajh Malik. He put out the Lexi Gallery 3 album. I go check that out. That joint's fire too. Like I said, you see the shirt, man. He's on my top 5 last year. Tajh Malik. He made the 2023 top 5 list, and he slipped down a couple joints, but he's number 16, still in top 25. But shout out to Tajh Malik, man. Get the merch, while I'm pointing at it, right? But he's one of the best rappers I know with the wordplay and the rhyme schemes, and he's a positive, optimistic rapper that can rap a lot. And they seem like a lot of people that you gotta say the N word, you gotta say negative, connotation or content. No, you don't. You could be a rapper with a mixed bag, and Tajh Malik has it all. So shout out to Tajh Malik, 16, busting shots. Tajh Malik. Speaking of busting shots, man, number 15 is Hus Kingpin, man. Hus Kingpin busting shots. He put out Holiday Hush 2 this year. The Super Goat with Ninth Wonder. Shout out to Ninth Wonder. That Super Goat album's crazy. In a State of Nirvana, that album's fire. How he mixed the Nirvana song. The Olympics tape, first session. He's just always on the list, man. Shout out to Hus Kingpin. Just a dope rapper. Number 14, let's talk about Kil The Artist. Kil The Artist, man. From Boston, Mass. Great, incredible MC, rapper, wordplay, wordsmith. Beast. He put out the album Beast with Billy Escobar. And that album, Beast, I'm telling y'all gotta go listen to it. It made my number one album of 2024. So go check out Beast with Kil The Artist and Billy Escobar. But let's speak on Kil The Artist. He's a soul entity. He didn't put out too much solo material this year. He just did the duet type of album, the joint album with Billy, Beast, and but I'm still a fan of him. And just on that album alone, like he held his own weight, man. From his natural flow to his quality raps, this gentleman has my attention. I just wouldn't mind more music from Kil The Artist. So shout out to Kil The Artist, man. He's doing his thing. Dope rapper, brilliant rapper. Yo, I need them solos, man. Everybody, the real Kil The Artist fans know. We want those solo albums, man. We greedy. We want those albums. All right, number 13 is Rome Streetz. Shout out to Rome Streetz, man. Always a killer. Always on the list. Always on somebody's top 5, top 10, top 25 list. But Rome Streetz always a standout. As long as he's rapping. Shout out to him. Bust some shots to Rome Streetz. Rome Streetz put out Buck 50. He put out Hayton Garden, Hold Up with Derringer. He put out one of the best. He's just one of the best rappers every year. Like that's what he is. Like if you listen to Rome Streetz, you're a fan. You just know he's just one of the best all year, every year when he raps. He's with Griselda, with or without Griselda. He's a solo assassin. Doesn't matter. The dude is business when it's on the microphone. So shout out to Rome Streetz. Rome Streetz is nasty on the mic. Let's go to speaking of nasty, is number 12 is Lloyd Banks, man. Lloyd Banks, Halloween Havoc he put out. And that's the only thing I think he put out this year. But still known as the 3-verse king, 3-verse rapper. Still, just incredible, assassin on the mic, wordsmith, wordplay. Like, come on, man. Lloyd Banks is just one of those dudes that he can do it all, and when you break down his verses, his lyrics, you're gonna be doing it for days, sometime months, man. But he got those layers on layers on layers of bars, man. So shout out to Lloyd Banks. He had a lot of good features this year. He had that album, like I said, Halloween Havoc. But when you think lyrics, you think Lloyd Banks, man. You think, I know he had the mixtape run, that was dope. He's one of the dudes that had the mixtape run, you know what I'm saying? And he had the album run. And now, again, he had another album run, another surge. I think he's still in this surge, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lloyd Banks, number 11. Let's get to 11, man. Before we get to top 10, number 11 is Maine The Medicine. Shout out to Maine The Medicine, PA over there. The Cloth with Will Sully. That's an album he came out with. Lethal Medicine with Legion. That's an album he came out with. Lyrical Cinema with This Is Hip Hop. He's a producer. Shout out to This Is Hip Hop. And that Lyrical Cinema album is incredible. That made my list. That made my top 25 album of the year list, I believe. I have to go double check, but I'm pretty sure it did. He put out recently a Christmas album. It's called Christmas with Friends 3. And this is part 3 with Duds. Shout out to Duds. I saw them live. They did it live. The Christmas album live was fly. But that's number 11, Maine The Medicine. Dope rapper, underrated rapper. I think Maine The Medicine should be getting his just dues. He should be, spoken about more, talked about more. Maine The Medicine. You are a star. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about all these haters. Don't worry about nobody speaking on you, man. You got a great catalog. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being a humble guy, a family guy, a loving gentleman to your circle and your friends and your family, man. And just do you, man. Just bar up, man. You've been barring up. So like, listen, I'm telling you, Maine The Medicine is dope. One of the dopest rappers I know. So shout out to Maine The Medicine, man. We're about to get to the top 10, man. Y'all, I don't know if y'all wait for that, but if y'all wait for that, let me know, man. Wait for the top 10. Now the top 10. All right, man. Coming in, man. I still don't got no drum on here, man. I've been looking for a drum. Ain't no drum on here, man. Look at this. I got all types of stuff. I got cricket stuff. I got crickets. I got friggin' So let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop, y'all. All right. So let's get to number 10. We gotta go 10-1, of course. What I'll do, I'll leave the 25 to 11 scrolling below, and then I'm just gonna put the 10 underneath me. So my number 10 MC rapper of 2024 is Morning Run. Number 10 is Morning Run, man. Shout out to Morning Run. He's actually from New England. He's from Massachusetts. Incredible rapper. If you guys don't know of him, you got to get to know him. He put out Magic and Bird with rapper Know It All from New York. He put out Every Head Must Bow, Every Tongue Must Confess with Skip the Kid. Now, Skip the Kid's a producer, dope producer in underground. But Morning Run is a top wordsmith. Like, his rhymes, his cadence is like no other. And if you try to duplicate, you're going to stumble on your words. You're going to trip and fall, man. Morning Run is one of those rappers, MCs, an incredible gentleman that you can just tell has the stamina to do this rap thing. Number 10 is Morning Run. Morning Run. Shout out to Morning Run. All right, number 9, man. Number 9 on my list for 2024 rappers of 2024. Number 9 is Speech. Now, if you guys don't know who Speech is, y'all blind, baby. You're blind to the fact. You're blind, baby. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Public Enemy. All right, so number 9 is Speech, man. Arrested Development. I'm pretty sure you know who they are. Speech is the main rapper there, pretty much. He's the main teacher, main philosopher. They put out an album called Bullets in the Chamber this year. It's amazing. It came out in January of 2024. I've been listening to it ever since. And Bullets in the Chamber. And then besides the rest of the development, Speech has a dope solo career. Like he does features with other people. He has albums of his own, songs of his own. He's just still one of the best. He's one of the best MCs, rappers that we forget, because usually a lot of rappers that's in the groups, usually if a rapper's in a group, we kind of forget them as an individual MC or rapper. We do, right? We never put those people like Speech in the top 10, top 5. But this year, he stood out. and he stood out on that group album. And then when I researched him solo, he was doing, you know, other things, rapping and barring up. So yeah, shout out to Speech, man. Yeah, man. Let's go to number 8. Number 8, man. Who's number 8? Number 8 is Common, man. Shout out to Common. Common has returned. Common is back. Common is with Pete Rock, and I'm not sure how long they gonna bond, but they got the part 1. They got the Auditorium Volume 1. You know, with Pete Rock. That joint's fire. Incredible album. It made my top 25, of course. I think it made my top 10, I believe. And Common put in some work this year. The chemistry with Pete Rock, you know, is gangsterish. You know, gangsterish. R.I.P. to Guru, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Guru. Shout out to DJ Premier. But Common, man. Common and Pete Rock, they did that thing this year. And Common, if you really listen to that album, he did a lot of rapping. You know, Common did a lot of rapping on that album. And you can say it's like a double album for Common. Like, you know, it was like an hour or something, some change, hour and 7 minutes. You know, that's you know, these albums nowadays are like 19 minutes. Man, they did like 3 or 4 albums, you know, if you think about that. So it's like a triple album, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. But yeah, you know, so yeah, Common did a lot of rapping with just that album, and you know, and then the way they rolled it out, the way they did the concert, you know, Common's dope, man. So shout out to Common. Let's get to number 7, man. Number 7, Stars Coleman, man. Stars Coleman. He's on this shirt from last year. Stars Coleman's number 2. He's under Ransom. He's number 2. Stars Coleman, man. So this is not a fluke. Like, I'm not just a fan of him this year. I was a fan of him last year. I was a fan of him the year before. Stars Coleman is one of those rappers that you know, you need to bow down, man. You know, you need he does, you know, great booth work, man. He's an incredible rapper, incredible MC. His flow, his cadence, his the way he presents things, the way he raps, the way he, you know, his characters, like he involves into his music. Like, he's a great actor, and he's trying to become producers and directors, and you know, he's a weed head. And he's a weed head. Be doing on the street. Yo, shout out to Stars Coleman, man. I be watching him sometime. Like, he be on YouTube or somewhere smoking different strands of weed, and then he'd be like telling us about it, yo. Like, he's a weed connoisseur or something. Like, come on, dog. But shout out to Stars Coleman. He put out Ivona Ave. He put out Devil's Always Watching. You know, Stars Coleman, like I said, he was number 3 in 2020. No, number 2. Number 2. He was number 2 last year on his shirt. You know, like I said, he's an actor. He's a comedian. He's an incredible rapper. He seems very humble. Seems like a great guy. Always great albums. Stars Coleman. If you want listen to any Stars Coleman. I said it. Listen to any Stars Coleman album, and it's gonna be dope. Any album. Come back and let me know. Stars Coleman. Listen to any of his albums. I'm telling you. Let's go to number 6. Number 6 is Crime Apple, man. Shout out to Crime Apple. He put out El Leon. He put out Bazooka. He put out Tusibi, I think it's Sibai or whatever. Los Post Amanos. I'm gonna mess up a lot of these titles because he's Hispanic. He put out This Is Not That with Apollo Brown. That Apollo Brown album's crazy. I think he put that album out later. Was it December? I don't know. Because I do, like, all my lists go from December of last year to November, end of November. So it was December of 2023 to the end of November 2024, what all my lists consist of. So this December, like if right now it's December, if you put something out yesterday, they don't count for me. Maybe for others it does. But yeah, Crime Apple, man, just always a favorite. Just a dope rapper, Crime Apple, man. He has to get the shots. He has to get the gunshots. Crime Apple, you just a dope rapper, man. What are y'all top 25 rappers? Have you joined me with the top 10 yet? Are you putting them in the comments? Let me know. I'm on number 6. Let's go to number 5. A lot of people will probably be surprised for my top 5, but this will be my t-shirt. So, and my shirt. So I told you I do these every year. Every year I do a top 5. And so here it goes. Breaking news, the top 5. Every top 5 I do gets on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, a hoodie that you can purchase that year. I do rappers and I do producers. I do the top 5 producers, and I do the top 5 rappers. I might start doing top 5 albums. I'm not sure, but I don't know how you cannot use the picture. Maybe you can just do I don't know. I don't want to use the picture and get, I'm not trying to fight copyrights and all that, whatever. But anyway, I do a top 5 rapper list and a top 5 producer list. So here go the top 5. Who will be on my top 5? I still don't got the drum roll. I got the school bell ring. I knew I could just do the school bell. But I could drop a bomb. Maybe I drop a bomb for top 5. All right, top 5, man. Let's get into it, man. Top 5, man. Let's get into it, man. Number 5 is Sule. Say it correctly. It's Sule. I was saying it incorrectly when I first discovered him, but Sule is a rapper from New Jersey. He's not new, but he's fairly new to the scene. He just signed with BSF and Benny's team over there, man. He did 2 albums this year, and they've pretty much titled the same, 1 and 2, but they're called Written on Wide's Corner 1. Of course, he doesn't call it 1, but, Written's on Wide's Corner, and then Written on Wide's Corner 2. And, of course, his freestyles, his features, everything this year counted, for his vote to be top 5. Like I said, he's new to BSF, Black Soprano family in the rap world, but this New Jersey youngster is the future. He's a barsmith. This is the way his flow is, his cadence, his anything you can think about. When I do my top 5 every year, I think about all the elements in hip hop. Not just the 5 that we know about, but there's 9. KRS-One said there's 9 elements, right? So I think about all those 9 elements, and I think about, did that rapper induce or incorporate all those 9 elements in their raps, in their albums, in their EPs, in their singles, in their features, and whatever they did. And Sule did a lot of that. Sule did all of that. So shout out to Sule, man. He did make my number 5. Buckshots. Number 5 is Sule, man. And y'all gotta tap in. Don't be too late. Sule, congratulations for making the shirt. I can't wait to see what you come up next. I already know, man, it's fire. Sule is just one of those rappers, like I'm telling you, he keeps your attention. And everybody in my top 25, even top 100, all these MCs, in the beginning, I read what a rapper is, or what a quality rapper is, right? I read what great rappers are. So if you missed that, go to the beginning, right? So I'm talking about all the qualifications, in the beginning, so you can know why these people are my top 5, or why anybody made any of my lists, right? So let's go to number 4. Number 4, let's bust some shots for Aida, another rapper that's fairly new to the scene, but not as new. She's been out for quite some time. People know of her. It's another name that you can probably get wrong. She has 2 dots over the I. I didn't know how to do that. So, but Aida, it sounds like provocative. I eat her. I just how I remember it. Aida. I know you watchers going, this dude's crazy, but I remember it of like I eat her. Like Aida. Y'all gonna remember her name now. Aida. Thanks to Cevere. but some shots to Aida, man. She made the top 5 list. She will be on the shirt this year, next year for 2024. Congratulations. She did Death Row with this is the album Death Row with Those Are the Drum Dealer. She did the Bud Tape. She did Beauty and the Beast with Jay Scott, the Illis. She did Don't Go in the Water with Whiskey Man. She did various features. I think she did more EPs and, you know, probably another album I might have missed. Aida, apologize. Let me know what you've done. If you're seeing this, if anybody knows of her catalog, of anybody's catalog. If you know anybody's catalog I'm missing, put it in the comments. But yeah, she got a book. Go get her book. And she got a healing cream. So go get it. She got like a healing cream, like a Bengay type-ish thing. So go support Aida's movement. She's a quotable rapper. She's just a dope rapper. Her cadence, her style, her flow. She's out rapping pretty much everybody on the scene right now. I know talent when I see it. And Aida, she is a huge talent. She is a dope, incredible rapper. She will be on the scene chopping heads off. She's chopping y'all heads off, man. She's coming for the throne. She's probably already on the throne. We don't even know. She probably took the throne from Aida, got the throne, man. But she made my top 5. So shout out to her, man. And let's get to number 3. Shout out to Aida. Bust some more shots for her. All right, my number 3 is Graf. Graf, y'all. Y'all know who Graf is. If y'all don't, y'all better get familiar. Graf, he's down with Trust, down with 38 Expression, all of them. He's down with himself, of course. But he put out God's Timing, and that was what 38 Special. That album was incredible. It made my list. Hopefully, it made your list too. That album was incredible. His freestyles, his features, etc. Him getting the Rock back. You know, the Rock seemed like they back together. I don't know what's going on. But Graf's been one of the, you know, the best rappers for years, numerous years. Bar Smith, you know, he was signed to the Rock, but learning a lot of information this year. And then he actually earned his Rockefeller chain this year. Well deserved. Clap it up for Graf. Clap it up for Graf for getting his actual chain from the Rock. The Rock's in the house. The Rock's in the building tonight. But yeah, God's Timing is an incredible album. It did make my list. Hopefully it made y'all list. But yeah, man, Graf is dope. If y'all don't know who Graf is, I'm telling you, a lot of his albums are fire too. I think he got a couple classic albums, Graf. He got a couple classic albums. And Oracle, is the Oracle 3? Is that the one with the green cover? Is it Oracle 2, Oracle 3? Is that the one with the green cover or something like it? He got some dope joints, man. So shout out to Graf. Give him some more buck shots. You know what I'm saying? But let's go to number 2, man. My number 2 rapper of 2024. And shout out to everybody on this list, man. Shout out to the list. I told you I got a list of another 75 rappers y'all need to check out for in 2024. I'm gonna link it to here. And then I want y'all to just put down rappers y'all love, y'all like. Let me know rappers I missed or I need to check out for. Especially a lot of female. I need female rappers, man. Y'all need to connect me with something, man. It's for real, man. All this testosterone, all this male energy, man. But let's talk about it, man. Number 2, my number 2 rapper of 2024 is Billy Escobar, man. Now, Billy Escobar is not a surprise. You guys know I rock with this dude, dope rapper, dope MC. He was on the list last year. Actually, yeah, he's on this list. He's number 4. He's number 4 on this list. On this from last year, Billy Escobar. But now he's number 2. He went to number 2. Will he claim number 1? That's the suspense, right? So Billy Escobar, he put out the album with Kil The Artist. He put out Beast, and Beast made my number 1 album. Beast is my number 1 album of 2024. It is. It's just a dope album. It's incredible. But Beast with Kil The Artist, he put out You Don't Even Believe, the Jesus piece. That's a solo album. And then he put out like a 2-piece, like 2 songs, like an EP. It's called 2 Birds, 1 Stone. You know, he was, like I said, he was number 4 last year, and now he's number 2 this year. He's a natural when it comes to the elements of hip hop. And I was saying that earlier, like if y'all wanted, I need to go back and see what I described as a great rapper. I described it in the beginning of this tape, so y'all rewind it and check it out. But Billy Escobar is a makeup of everything I spoke upon. You know, just an incredible MC, rapper, wordsmith. You know, when he does a feature, he gives it his all. You could tell, like, in his projects, in his own projects, his joint projects, he puts all his energy into his music. Like, I'm pretty sure as soon as his last verse is done, he's drained and he has to get power from the sun or something. I don't know. I'm just joking around, but like, he has to get recharged, because it seems like Billy Escobar really, really loves the culture, really loves hip hop. You could tell it in his music, and that's why he's number 2 on the list, man. And you got to give it to him, man. He's earned it. Like, I've been listening to Billy Escobar for quite some time, a couple of years now, maybe 4 years, 5 years, I don't know. But he's been creeping on the list, going to getting into the top 25 finally, and then he got into the 10, and then he got into the top 5, and now he's still in the top 5. He's number 2. Will he make number 1 next year? I don't know. And every year is different, and in the way I score rap, and how I score rappers, and how I score albums, and how I score producers, it gets tougher every year, because there's so much competition. So, but yeah, let's clap it up for Billy Escobar. From the Bean. Billy Escobar is from Boston, from the Bean. So shout out to Roxbury, Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, Dorchester, Mattapan, South Boston. I don't know. I'm just East Boston. Everywhere. Everybody in the Bean. Everybody in Massachusetts, man. Again, not to I might as well just do it again while it's on my mind. But speaking of Massachusetts and Boston, check out my EP, executive producing album on EP called Bay State Bars. If y'all checked it out, let me know about it. Give me some feedback. I need the feedback. And speaking of Billy Escobar, he was on that album. Artists on that album is Tajh Malik, Billy Escobar, Breeze, Doomsday, Bonnie Stone, and myself. Producers Tajh Malik, T The Truth, Gotti, Gator, Blaze Gator, DJ Vitamin D, and Rockwood Productions. And Rockwood Productions also executive. Helped me, executive produce the album, and he also mixed and mastered the album, engineered the album. He did a lot. So shout out to Rockwood Productions. Go get your beats over there. Go get your joint mix. Go get some studio time with Rockwood Productions. But yeah, let's go back to the list, man. Like I said, number 2 is Billy Escobar. And there's no bias here, man. This dude really earned this spot, man. Shout out to Billy Escobar, man. Just a dope rapper. More shots. Billy Escobar. And my number 1, my number one is Danger. Is 38 Special, man. My number 1 is 38 Special. 38 Special. 38 Special. 38 Special. Number 1. Number 1 is 38 Special. Number 1 is 38 Special. So listen, man. If y'all don't agree with me on this, I don't know what to do. Go jump off a cliff or something. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just joking. But go jump off a sidewalk or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, 38 Special does deserve it for 2024. Of course, he's been on my list numerous times. Been on my shirts for top 5 numerous times. He didn't make it last year. That was crazy. He didn't make it last year. But 38 Special been on the list, or any list, or all my lists. For years, man. He's been on my list for years. So shout out to 38 Special for being number 1. 2024 top 25 rappers, and my number 1 is 38 Special. Not only is he a rewindable producer, he's a rewindable rapper, a rewindable MC. He put out Mother and Gun this year. I think that got award nomination or something. I think Mother and Gun got a nomination. So shout out to that album, 38 Special. Shout out to his nomination. He put out Stab and Shot 2 with Benny the Butcher. Come on, everybody was going crazy about that. What? Stab and Shot with Benny the Butcher, man? That joint is fire. 38 Special, various freestyles, various features with people, and when 38 Special gets on the feature with you, When he gets on the feature, when you say, hey, got 38, I got a feature, just be aware that he's gonna destroy you. That's all I gotta say. So shout out to 38 Special. Shout out to rapping rappers. Your favorite rapper is 38 Special, man. Besides creating production, he's producing all these rappers all year, doing beats, doing albums. He's doing, rapping himself. That's incredible, man, to do that. 38 has, like I said, been on my top 5 numerous years. His rhyme style is unique. He's quotable. He's rewindable. He's tell the worldable. He's tell the world about 38 Special. Tell the world about 38 Special. Tell the world about 38 Special. He's one of the most quotable rappers on the planet. He's just dope. Like, he has to be on your list. Even if you have a list of 25 rappers this year, that's dope. 38 Special got to be on that list. If he ain't, I don't know what to tell you. But congratulations to my top 5. My top 5 is Sule, Aida, Graf, Billy Escobar, and 38 Special. Shout out to everybody on the list. Shout out to everybody on the list, man. He said 38 is great. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jacob Alamo. He said 38 is great. 100 all day, man. Thanks for joining the THHC podcast, man. Thanks for commenting. Let me know who your list is. You got a top 5 this year? If you got a top 5 rappers this year, let me know in the comments below. If you got a top 10 or top 25, let us know. Or just name some rappers that you guys love. Maybe some rappers we missed. If we missed some rappers, let us know. Just let us know what is going on out there. We don't know everything. We only got 2 ears. We only got the 2 ears, man. And like I said, we're gonna do we'll do top 25 again. What I'll do is say the names one more time, and then I will do I'll get out of here. If y'all got any questions, let me know. If not, I'm getting out of here. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's get the list again together. I love this list, man. So I got the list going down. Below, we have 25, Benny the Butcher. 24, Javi Darko. 23, RJ Payne. 22, Ransom. 21, Great God. 20, OC from NC. 19, IAMGAWD. Number 18, Soul Messiah. Number 17, Aaqil Ali. Number 16, Tajh Malik. Number 15, Hus Kingpin. Number 14, Kil The Artist. Number 13, Rome Streetz. Number 12, Lloyd Banks. Number 11, Maine The Medicine. Number 10, Morning Run. Number 9, Speech from Arrested Development. Number 8, Common. Number 7, Stars Coleman. Number 6, Crime Apple. Number 5, Sule. Number 4, Aida. Number 3, Graf. Number 2, Billy Escobar. Number 1, 38 Special. And that is my list, man. That's the list, man. That's the list. Y'all gotta give me y'all list, man. Y'all gotta give me y'all list. I need y'all list, man. I need y'all list. Let me know y'all list, man. Give me the list. Give me y'all list down below. Let me know your list. All right. Let me know your list. Okay, I got some comments real quick. What up, Ben? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Salute, he says. And he says, trust. Ben, we need your list, man. We need your top 5. We need your top 10. What rappers we need to check for? What rappers were you checking for in 2024? He says respect severely. What's good? My bro, he says, yo, what's good, man? We need your list, man. We need your list, man. You know what I'm saying? We need your list, brother. But again, it's the THHC podcast, episode 227, 227. My top 25 rappers list, man. I really enjoyed this, man. This is dope, man. Yeah, you gotta give me the list, man. I need it in the comments, man. I need something, man. But yeah, real quick, what I want to do? Oh, I just want to do what I want to do. I want to thank people. I do want to thank some people. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank hip hop. I want to thank hip hop. I want to thank all the rappers in the world that's been, representing the craft, the culture correctly. I want to thank, everybody that my ears adjusted to, in 2024, which created these beautiful lists. I did a album, 2024 album of the year. I did that. That was incredible. Listened to a lot of great albums. I listened to a lot of great rappers rapping individually on their albums or in features. Listened to a lot of production, a lot of producers, a lot of beat tapes, a lot of instrumental albums. Hip hop has grown and is still number one to me. Is still I still eat, breathe, and live hip hop. I am hip hop. You can get the merch, you can get the pillows and all that other stuff. Help me out. Cashapp, Venmo, whatever. Buy me a beer, a virtual beer, buy me a virtual tea in the description. But get the merch, get the books, man. I'd rather y'all get the books because the books is gonna be history, and there's an audio version of this one. Cevere's Chronicles, Cevere's Classics Volume 2. This is the audio version and a regular book, and then I got Volume 1, of course. Then I got the ebooks. Y'all gotta get the ebooks, and stuff like that. Support me if you can that way. And I need to know y'all list, man. I need to know your list. He said he's got me for sure, no doubt. He's gonna give me the list. Maybe not now, but maybe later. I got you, Frank. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my list for 2024. Let me just thank everybody. Let me thank of course Frank and everybody that showed up today. Jacob, Alamo, Jeff from Dartmouth, Mass. People showed up but didn't say anything. But that's all right. That's all right. Y'all can stay quiet. Yeah, man. THHC podcast, the Hip Hop Connoisseur podcast. Thanks everybody, not just hip hop. We want to thank hip hop. We want to thank rap. We want to thank all the producers this year. We want to thank all the rappers this year, all the artists, everybody that's involved with hip hop and creating quality albums and music. We want to wish you a great new year. We want a happy new year. You celebrate the holidays, happy holidays, but we want to wish you guys health. Wealth and wealth is the most important thing. Get passive income. If you know any passive income ideas, let us know in the comments below. Let us know, man. Share the ideas. Let's get wealthy together. Love over hate, man. But yeah, THHC podcast. Thanks you all who purchased one of my books. Of course, like I told you, that's one of my books. I had a recent anniversary for one of my books. My first book, my recent. So it's my second year anniversary this year for one of my first books. So congratulations to myself, pat on the back. I'm gonna thank me like Snoop does. I'm gonna thank myself. And shout out to Snoop Dogg and Dre for doing a dope album. Shout out to Redman for doing a dope album this year. A lot of people returning doing quality albums, people that you think should be buried in the dirt when it comes to hip hop. But Dre and Snoop did a great job. They probably had ghostwriters and all that, but they did a great job. Redman did an incredible job. LL okay, Busta Rhymes okay. I think Busta can do better. I think LL can do better. Of course, Common came through. For veterans. Nas is still rapping. There's a lot of people still doing their thing. And putting out quality stuff, man. They're putting out quality. All love, blessings, fam. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Ben Frank, man. Shout out to Ben Frank, man. You could tell he's a good dude, man. It's a good dude. Co-host, of course. You know what I'm saying? All y'all are my co-hosts, man. But yeah, man. You can hear me on How Many Podcasts Must Get This. That's a verbal DSP on DSP's podcast, and then there's this one, the THHC podcast. So they're kind of different. They're different and the same. Depends on how I want to do it, but they're mostly different. So y'all check both of those out. Fact checkers, if you have any questions or any positive energy you want to share, let me know in the comments below right now or later. I'll answer your question. If there's an artist I can connect you with, or someone that I can connect you with, or you got a question for them, put it in. You never know who's reading it, because the artist be in the comments, man. Get the merch. This is last year's top 5. Shout out to Tajh Malik, Billy Escobar, Rem, Stars, Coleman, and Ransom. And I told y'all the top 5. Y'all, if y'all missed it, y'all gotta rewind this, man. Well, big up, man. Yeah, we gotta do another show, man, Ben. We gotta do something. We gotta get up, man. I know the year's over. Salute everybody. Everybody have a happy new year. I think this is my last live. Yeah, this is my last live for 2024. Salute. Love everybody that came through, that's watching now, watching later. Support if you can, get the merch. I'm gonna work on the shirts, the top 5 shirts for 2024. So congratulations to all the rappers and all the producers that made the top 5 shirt this year. And 2025 already started, and there's already some bangers in December. I told you I do December to November, so my 2025 already started. So if you put out an album this December, that's in my 2025 catalog, and there's already some strong candidates already. In December, there's some fire already, man. I'm like, damn, people put out fire heat in December. They just they put out and I ain't gonna forget about them albums. Yo, what up, Rain, man? What's good, man? What's going on, man? Shout out to Rain, man. Rain's on the list for one of the rappers y'all need to check for in 2024. Shout out to Rain. Rain is dope. I'm working with Rain, man. We trying to work on something. We can't talk about it. You know what I mean? But shout out to Rain, man. His movement, he's doing a great job over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to where he's from, man. Blaze it up, blaze it up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rain, though, man. But yeah, man. About to get out of here, man. Y'all rewind the tape if y'all didn't see it, man. THHC Podcast episode 227. My top 25 rappers of 2024. You know what I'm saying? Rain, he's saying we coming. That's all I gotta say. I can't say nothing else. I'm working with a lot of artists and producers and stuff like that. So y'all get with me if y'all want to work together. I got quality ears. I'm Quincy Jones, and I'm the Quincy Jones man right now of hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? I got the quality ears. We will be producing hits, man. I'm trying to get some hits out there, some hit records out there, man. Albums and EPs and stuff like that, man. So, you know, but yeah, man. Let me get out of here. Y'all got anything else to say? Any more questions? Any positive comments before I get out of here, man? I am Marquis, aka Cevere, aka Cincerely Yours. Again, it's the THHC podcast, the Hip Hop Connoisseur podcast, episode 227. My top 25 rappers of 2024. Clap it up for everybody. Just clap it up for 2024. Every rapper that's rapping right now, trying to get on the list or trying to get on somebody's list, you dope. And if I missed you, I apologize. I'll try to get you next year. That's all I can do, man. But this is my last live show. We'll see what I do next year. Thank you to all my guests that showed up for 2024, all my guests on my show. Go check out those shows. Thank you for everybody that contributed in to conversations and hip hop conversations with me this year, man. So yeah, man, 2024 it's over, man. You know, it was tough, it was wild, it was crazy. It was Cat Williams ish, right? Cat Williams started the year off, and You know, I don't know. We'll see. 2025, y'all. Hopefully, y'all stay strong. Have patience. Get passive income. Learn. Read. You know, not just reading my books, but read other books that's educational, and that can help you, help your family, help you get family wealth, help you grow your family. You know, with better means and income and stuff like that, man. But yeah, man. 2024, man. Salute. Peace out, man. My last live, dog. For 2024, man. All right, I'm getting out of here, man. Y'all remember love over hate, man. And thanks everybody for coming through and watching this, man, and supporting me. Get the books, get the ebooks, get the merch. Let's go, man. Stop playing. Support. This how I eat, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of here, man. Peace out. Bust some shots. Bust some more shots. All right, man. Peace out, y'all. Peace. Yeah.